Looking eastward along Canadian Pacific's Wilkie site. It's a Wednesday afternoon, July 22nd, 2015. This is Asquith, Saskatchewan. That's Asquith Station there across the fields on the CN line. Busy Highway 14, bigger is about 60k to the west that away. Saskatoon is maybe 33k behind us to the east. Doesn't look like you can get gas any longer. Although maybe you can catch an STC bus. Is it now? Well, I wonder what the temperature is. Main Street. Asquith has a couple of restaurants open. Co-op grocery store. And the Elks Hall. The Elks organized themselves on December 1st, 1968 and acquired the old Asquith Memorial Hall. The Royal Purple, the Ladies' Auxiliary, was organized in February of 1970. You can see the big old 3-story hotel there from early on. Town Hall down at the end of the street there. Typical prairie town. Churches, livery stables, blacksmith shops, halls, restaurants, stores, fancy houses, historic characters, Imperial Oil gas station. Don't see the 1908 brick-faced 2-story school on. And on the north side of the Elks Hall, outdoor skating rink. This is on the west side of Maine, looking across Mather Avenue, named for the Mather brothers who owned the town site. Oh my goodness. Kind of graphic. Lots of empty spaces along Main Street here. Fire and demolition. Nice sidewalks though. Across from the Elks Hall is Burwell Park. And looking due east down Mather Avenue at the back of the post office over on Charles Street. Asquith is not laid out perpendicular to the railway as most prairie towns, but rather cardinally. H.J. Baldwin opened the post office on the town site here on February the 2nd, 1907, naming it for Sir Herbert Henry Asquith, soon to be the Prime Minister of Great Britain. 1908 to 1916, the water treatment plant, the old water treatment plant beyond. The water system was installed in 1968. The village of Asquith was incorporated December the 10th, 1907, with Andrew Lund as the overseer. And on August the 15th, 1908, it was erected as a town municipality with Mayor C.A.L. Mather. The population has bounced back to 603 come 2011. Oh, lots of real estate opportunities here. Looking due north up Main Street towards the site of the railway station. And the hotel has stood exactly here since it was built as the Arlington in 1906. 1947 it was renovated, the top floors were taken off and it was renamed the Asquith. This is Mather Hall, original structure in town, although it used to stand across the street where the Elks Hall stands now. This is Canadian Pacific's Wilkie sub. Service to Saskatoon was inaugurated on March 25th, 1908, and extended to Wilkie by that October. Despite those historic newspaper reports, Cosma and Bowie record that the portable station was dropped off on this site in 1906 at mile 24.5 from Saskatoon. It was replaced by a standard number 10 station in 1908, which was sold off in 1979. And the ball diamonds, baseball being a very popular sport in Asquith, the Asquith Braves tracing their roots back to 1913. The skating rink, the arena rather, and the curling rink, completed in 1967, was a centennial project. Looks like it needs a shingle or two on there. And the Lord Asquith School, the core of which dates to 1959 with many renovations and expansions since. This church dates to 1972, replacing a 1907 structure, one of the first churches in Asquith, along with St. George's Anglican, and this, the Presbyterian Church, opened on November the 1st, 1908, now the United, shared with the Catholics. The Legion was chartered on March the 4th, 1947. Next door here is the town/fire hall, built in 1912. The hose tower, still standing with the wheels up on top. And about a mile east and a mile south of Asquith is Asquith Station, on the line that the Grand Trunk Pacific built through here in January of 1909, the famous Alphabet Line, now Canadian National's main line in Western Canada. And as you can see, there's still an elevator over there, unlike Asquith, whose last elevator closed in 1931. There was apparently 3 standing come 1908, North Star, Occidental, and Western. The first 2 were closed by 1915. There was also the Badger Mill and Elevator Company, built in 1913, which burned spectacularly in July of 1927. Asquith, Saskatchewan.